What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video we head out to the antique store and find some very good awesome games. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, so we are going to go to the antique store here, and honestly, I'm very excited about it. I haven't actually been to this one in quite a while, which means I hope that we will find some good stuff. Now, this antique store has booths that people buy or rent, I guess is probably the right word, where they put their stuff in there, list it, and then people come in and check it out. So I'm going in here with a very open mind, very much looking forward to finding stuff. The owner of this antique store is a gamer himself, or at least he picks up a ton of games and really prices things very great. So I am very excited to check this out. So with that being said, let's check out the antique store. Okay, so I walked right in the door here. You guys saw me find some cool things. I meant to go back and pick up that Mario Kart disc only because I have a case back here that I need to fill. But for whatever reason, I was busy thinking about other things and I forgot about it until I got home and edited the video. And I was like, oh man, I should have picked that up. But I passed on it this time on accident. Maybe it'll be there next time. But I walked right in, saw that, and then the very next booth I found some good games. So I saw them, I went through them for you guys, but I saw them, they were all in good condition, which is why I picked them up. Now the first game I picked up is a PlayStation Portable game, and that's Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Essentials for only $2. I believe this is complete, everything's in good condition. I checked it out there for $2. I'm not gonna pass on a PSP game, you guys know that. Next, I picked up Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I thought about not picking this up, but for $2, I figured I would grab it. I can't remember if I had this one on the PlayStation 2, and that's why I was kind of thinking about not grabbing it. But for $2, I'm not going to complain. Then I got Hitman Contracts on the PlayStation 2, and this is a great copy. Like, this is like pristine. It is complete. Like, I saw these two Hitman games, and I was like, wow, those are very, very nice condition. And then I picked up on the PlayStation 2 as well, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. This game was $2 again, was complete, and so I saw these games. All of these games were in good condition, but the two Hitman games, these two games were just in like near mint condition, and then the other games were cheap. So all of these games, all four of these games cost me $8. That's totally awesome. So I'm glad to have picked these up. I saw them and knew that I had to, just because they were such a great deal. So with that being said, let's continue on and see what else I can find in this antique store. Okay, so now you guys just saw, this antique store has changed a bunch since I came in here last time, which was probably a month or two ago. It's been a little bit. I don't know why, it's just kind of how things have gone. But I found two games that I wanted to add to my collection, and the best part about it, they are Sega Master System games, and they were $5 each. And I believe one of them is complete and one of them isn't, which is totally okay. So the first game I picked up, you guys saw this, Monopoly. It sounds like it's rattling around in there a little bit. The clips aren't working for some reason. I'm not going to complain. But for $5, I'm definitely picking that up. I don't have that in my Sega Master System collection, so I wanted to definitely grab that. And then next is Gangster Town, which is actually complete. if I can open it up and show you, it's complete with all the stuff. There's like, there might be 2 manuals in here actually. There is a game catalog. Interesting. So yeah, I picked up both of these for $5 each. They're in the case, Sega Saturn, not Saturn, Master System games. I'm not gonna pass them up for $5 each. That is just a great deal, and it's hard to find Master System games, especially in my area. This guy, I don't know where he finds them, but if you guys see me pick them up recently, within like the last 6 months, it's from this guy, and they've always been cheap. So I always love going in there just to find games that I wouldn't normally find. Let's keep hunting at this antique store. Okay, so last but not least, I picked up 2 different games. You guys probably saw them. They were harder to see, but that was just because of where they were. They were in a glass case, and people were kind of like hovering around it, and I hate when people do that. So I kind of like tried to film, but didn't get really too far into it. But I found 2 games, and both of these were more expensive, but I'm not going to complain about it. Monopoly on the NES. This is complete. And I believe the manual is in there. Yes, it is. Check this out. Whoa, that's not the manual. Maybe I'm confused. I was thinking the manual is in there. It just looks like there's a map. Oh well. I looked at it when we were in the store and I was like, oh, that's the manual. Okay, cool. No manual, but that's fine. It does have the map. And it's a little dusty. Like, I opened it up and there's a lot of dust coming out. But, I mean, what would you expect? This is a really old game. Let's see if I can figure out when this came out. I know this probably came out in the 80s because obviously it's an NES game. But for $10 picking this up, I don't think I have this box. So I'm going to pick this up and I'll sell the loose cartridge that I have of it and keep the box one for $10. That's totally a no-brainer. And then last but not least, on the Sega Genesis is Centurion. Now this was a $10 game. It is complete. The case is broken though, but that's okay. I'll probably have an extra case that I could swap with this. But for $10, that's a pretty good deal. It is complete, so that makes it even better. You guys have seen this. I haven't been hunting at this place for a while now, just because kind of where it's at and time-wise, I just haven't gone over there. It happens. I'm not going to complain too much. But I enjoy going there. You guys can see all these games. Check this out. I got a ton of games here, and I'm excited about it. The most expensive games were $10 each, and those were well worth it. I got some games for $5 each, and some games for $2 each. So the thing that I love most about this antique store is the small booths. Each one has their own pricing, which means some of those games that were $2, that's a great deal. Some other people wouldn't have listed them for them. There is a glass case that one person owns or rents out, and they always put a bunch of games in there, but they like eBay every single one, and you're like, this isn't eBay, this is an antique store. If you want eBay, go to eBay. Like, if you want to sell these, go there and get that money. But like, I understand that people don't understand that, and so I don't get bummed out about it, but I see a good game and then I'm like, oh, that's overpriced. That's when I get bummed out about it. But usually these places, especially this antique store, it has a great selection of games. I spend about 20 to 30 minutes in there. If I really wanted to spend time in there, I'm sure I could spend an hour or two. When I first went there, it was kind of like that, and you could get lost because it's pretty big, but not every single booth has video games. Like, I found a pair of Converse Man of Steel, which is Superman Converse. They were way too much money, but they were cool. I found like a Patagonia, a Hawaiian shirt for $5. That's totally well worth it. I picked it up to sell but you guys don't need to see that here. And I also picked up an Obey propaganda hat from like the 90s, it looked like, and it was only $3, so I was not gonna pass up on that. So I go here and I pick up some other stuff as well, but mostly games, and so I wanted to bring that to you guys today because it's Saturday and I just got back. I had a ton of fun and I always love going to this place. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite pickup from this antique store is, and if you saw something that I didn't pick up and you think I should have, let me know as well. I want to say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You guys know the drill. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. But with that being said, one last time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.